Asus is kind of weird about which RAM sockets they want us to use. Here we've got 4 RAM sockets. These 2 are black, these 2 are gray. So they want you to use them in pairs, separated pairs. Now on most Asus boards, they want you to use sockets A2 and B2 first, which in this case are going to be these 2 sockets right here. This side, on some motherboards, this side doesn't open. You see how these open and close, these little retention brackets? This side on some motherboards don't open because if you had a graphics card in here, it would interfere with the ability for these to open. So on this side, on some motherboards, these do not open, so don't try and open them if the board you have is designed this way. This is our RAM. The customer's gone with Corsair Vengeance DDR4. That's 2 16 gig sticks of RAM for a total of 32 gigs. This is 3000 megahertz RAM. Here we've got the 2 RAM sticks with heat sinks on them. There they are. And these heat sinks are a safe place to hold the RAM. You don't want to touch the exposed, what they call gold fingers. Keep your fingers off the fingers. Here is the RAM module, and you can see I can just hold it just like that. There's no anti-static discharge to worry about because it would just be hitting this heat shield, this heat spreader. And corporations in the computer industry, they like to protect their logos from any sort of scratching. So watch for little bits of plastic that have to be removed because if they get really hot, the plastic can start to give off an unpleasant odor. So I'm going to peel off the protection on the logo. Now, if you're not sure which sockets to use for your RAM, always refer to your motherboard manual and it'll have a little diagram there. So what I'm going to do is the RAM has got a key in it, and basically it's a notch, and then the socket also has that notch as well, and that makes it so you can only install the RAM one direction. I can't flip it the other way, it won't go in. Again, if you're struggling to install your RAM, you might have it backwards. So what you want to do is you want to set the RAM into its socket with the proper orientation, and it just goes straight down, and it should align. Right? Just straight. No force, no pressure. Once you verified you're in the socket correctly, use your thumbs and push down one corner and the other corner. Doesn't matter which corner you start with, one at a time. Don't try and push them both in at the same time. Then we're going to repeat the same process with the remaining module. So again, I'm going to pull this plastic off of here, which just drives me crazy. I'm sure they could save a little bit in the manufacturing process by removing that. No one would ever care. So let's turn this around and let's get it lined up in the socket correctly. And then once again, one corner and the other corner. That's it. 32 gigs of RAM is installed. Thank you for watching this new quick tip series of videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, you can let me know by clicking the thumbs up button below the video. And if you want to be alerted anytime new content is posted to my channel, be sure and click the subscribe button. After that, you'll see a little bell icon up here. Be sure and click the bell icon and make sure that the notification button is checked and how you want to be notified. That's going to wrap it up for this video. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Until then, bye for now.